YouTube, wait. Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Dannyboi012 coming at you with my first Wi-Fi battle, uploaded on YouTube. So, let's watch the battle, shall we? This is a battle against one of my newest clanmates. Her name is GG Pops, and hope you enjoy the battle. Okay, so we're opening up here. I start off with a Ludicolo, and she starts off with a Hippowdon. Okay, so right off the bat, I start off with a Hydro Pump. It actually doesn't miss. Sometimes it does, and sometimes I really don't get to use this thing, because I'm always getting like critted by like U-turns and shit. But yeah, and HP keeps on going down. Didn't really think it would do that much, and it was a critical. It may have mattered, may have not, but that's one dead Hippowdon. That's one really happy Ludicolo right there. Yeah, right there. Sandstorm's still raging, but I have a plan to get rid of that. Okay, so she sends out her Skarmory, and it goes for the spikes, as I predicted, but I didn't think it would be faster than me, because this thing is pretty fast, even without the rain boost, for Ludicolo, that is. So I go for the rain dance to up my speed, most importantly, but it's also to power up the water moves of Ludicolo, as well as some other things on my team which you really don't get to see used here. So I go for the Surf, not the Hydro Pump, because I didn't want to risk Hydro Pump missing and her getting off two layers of spikes. Sorry, my bad. And I go for the Surf. Actually, it really does a lot. And yeah, one hits the Skarmory. Okay, so it's right now 6-4. She sends out a Heatran, and even with the Swift Swim boost, I am still slower than this Heatran. I'm guessing it's a Scarfed. Martin's Life Orb, as you may have already noticed, does the Fire Blast. Actually, does a lot for it to be in the rain. I continue to go for the Surf, and it one hit KOs the Heatran. Pretty awesome. One hit KOs that thing, and everything that this Ludicolo has been doing is, it's just one hitting everything. That just proves, how underrated this Pokemon is. It is a Rain Dance Sweeper. It's underused. But back to the battle. Okay, so this thing brings out a Jirachi, and thinking that the Surf wouldn't one hit KO because this thing has some, crazy special defense, but all his base stats are 100, so I just go for the Hydro Pump for the heavy duty power, plus the rain, plus the speed. I outspeed it too, and that one shots the Jirachi again. So right now it's 6-2. This thing's this thing's dying to like life orb damage. The only damage that the thing really got off of me was a flamethrower. That really didn't do a lot. Okay, so she brings out her Scarletti, nicknamed Scissor, and that bullet punch to the face, and it's not very effective, takes out the Ludicolo. Sorry about that, I have a cold. Okay, so, sending out my next poke, Feraligatr. And Feraligatr is one of the reasons why I have the, Rain Dance on Ludicolo. Because, this isn't a full Rain Dance team, and I know you're not going to really get to see that. I mean, you only get to see, I think, 3 pokes out of 6. But, only one of them faints. So, okay, back to the battle. Okay, so I bring in the Feraligatr. She brings a tentacle. Waterfall, not expecting the switch, but she switches out to Tentacruel, and the waterfall does not jack shit. Seriously, that sucked. Okay, so I bring in my Umbreon, and this Umbreon is a force to be reckoned with. Its moveset is Curse, Wish, Baton Pass, and Payback. Basically, the strategy what I use for this, if I need to go on the offensive, I'll keep on cursing to around -4 speed and +4 speed and attack and defense. I'm sorry, this is my first narration. Yeah, so I'll get to +4 attack and defense, -4 speed. That will make me very slow, and I will use the payback, thinking that I would be slower than the poke, so I get the double damage off, and at the same time I have a high defense, so I'm not really taking that much damage. Okay, so back to the battle. She brings back the scissor, and right now I'm thinking, okay, I could probably take a U-turn or an X-scissor, but she decides to go for the bullet punch, as she's only seen 3 pokes on my team. Okay, so I keep on cursing. I think I'm at +2 attack and defense and -2 speed. Okay, getting some leftovers. Okay, so she's going for the bullet punch again. That was a decent amount. Still cursing. And I think I'm at -3 +3. So that's pretty good. And you're about to see, really, what Umbreon could do. Because when you think of Umbreon, you're not going to think of like a sweeper or anything. You're going to probably think of a wall or a support poke. But this thing, you know, this thing, as far as I know, has no attack EVs. It was mainly invested in defense, special defense. Yeah, basically defense, special defense. It is not max. Now, look at how much that did. Just for one payback from an Umbreon with no attack investment. Pretty awesome. And just remember, that scissor resisted it. So, right now, I'm not going to go for any more curses. I have enough, really. So, still going for the payback, and, you know, going for that payback. And for here, like, right now, like, I don't think she knew that bug-type moves are super effective on Umbreon. I didn't ask her after the battle, but she told me she had Technician as her ability, so, don't know if that does anything or not. So, you know, okay, so, still alive, and I pay back again and take out that scissor. Right now it's 5-1, and all I gotta do is take out that Tentacruel. And this right here, this play right here on the Tentacruel, like right now, like at this moment, I wasn't looking at the battle, so you're finding out when I'm finding out what happened. Okay, so she went for the poison jab, and look at how much I did. That was like, what? 24 damage? Yeah, 24 damage. That didn't do a whole lot. And look at how much that payback does. And it was a crit. That mattered. That mattered. So, good game. Pops, you're a pretty good person about it. And, score was 5-0. So, comment, rate, and subscribe. And that was my team. So, just in case you didn't know, I had a Ludicolo, I had a Flygon, I had a Houndoom for Alligator, Ampharos, and an Umbreon. And that's a good game. Comment, rate, subscribe, and see you later, YouTube.